Namaste. I am Dr. B. Sivaramappa. I am in charge of Pyramid Spiritual Science Academy. Through this academy, we are making all this lot of spiritual science available to everyone through the codified courses, classes. We have three kinds of courses prominently: level 1, level 2 and level 3. Once we undergo all these three courses, generally expected of this is every one of us will be familiar with spiritual science and the meanings and the purpose of our own life system, and we will also deal with this physical world without any fear or fervor. My dear masters, today I would like you one glimpse, one point, one topic of spiritual science, which generally is taken from the courses what we are delivering in the academy. The name of the topic is Athma Sakshathkara. It is a Sanskrit term. You must have heard this word. I think there are number of people who know this. There is nobody who did not hear this, Athma Sakshathkara. In all languages it is called same thing. It is a Sanskrit term. And everybody understands that, Athma Sakshathkara means some kind of whatever information they have, they will only have, but they never went into investigating what the meaning actually is. Just from the sayings of others, just from listening to others, just from seeing some kind of cinema or some dialogue, this and that, and whatever the information they give, that is going to occupy our minds, and we are also thinking that that is only the correct one. But so far, the right and proper meaning of this word, Athma Sakshathkara, generally is not known to a large section of the people. Some people may be knowing, but they may not reveal to anybody because they are doubtful of themselves. Now this word we have picked up, and this is explained in our courses. We will give you now the full account of this word. My dear masters, Athma Sakshathkara is a Sanskrit term, and it is just like then it is used, adopted, taken for granted in all the languages in the same way. All are called Athma Sakshathkar in Hindi, Athma Sakshathkar in any other language you take. Just like the other word like karma. Karma is the one Sanskrit word which never changes in any language. All languages have got the same word. There is karma, karma, karma. And around the world, people understand what is karma. Though it is not of any other language, only one language it is, that is coming from Sanskrit. Similar way, Atma Sakshatkar in Hindi, Atma Sakshatkara in Kannada, Atma Sakshatkaram in Telugu. Like that, several languages have got a slight modification in pronunciation. Now, my dear masters, I will let you know what this term really means. It has got three words in this, Atma Sakshatkara. Three words. Atma is one word, Sakshat another word, Kara is another word. Let us start with Kara. Kara means people do not have any kind of idea in them. The meaning about them is not known to anyone. Kara means they will get confused. What is this Kara? It is only going to some mirchi powder. It indicates that way. But that is not the right meaning. Kara means what? That is one of the meaning is mirchi powder, that's okay. But Atma Sakshatkara does not contain the mirchi here. Okay. So here it denotes some other thing. What is that? Kara. It is used without our knowledge. I will tell you some words which are associated with this kara. Number one is Sahakara. It's a very good word. Sahakara. Kara is there, but you are not aware of that meaning. But you know, Sahakara means you will say that is helping, you say. Or you say together, is a doing together. You are giving correct meaning without knowing the meaning of these two words. Saha means together. What is Kara? Kara means doing. It is coming from the Sanskrit word. The verb of Sanskrit is karoti, equivalent to this. From karoti, the word kara has come. So kara means doing. Okay. Then second word is sakshat. What is the sakshat? Sakshat also you know, Agni Sakshat we'll say. In all languages it is called like that, Agni Sakshat. In English we say in the presence of witness, it is a witness. Sakshi means witness. Okay. So in the witness of doing, we are doing in the presence of, that is the meaning so far we have for the two words, that is Sakshatkara. Then first word is Atma. Oh, now we have come to the Atma. So Atma is there. In the presence of Atma, we have to do the work. Atma Sakshatkara. Doing in the witness of Atma. Atma is in you. Atma is also known as self. It is also called as consciousness, isn't it? So, according to your consciousness, if you do the work, you are doing Atma Sakshatkara. You are doing that work. You will become Atma Sakshatkari. That is, a person who is doing in the presence of Atma means in accordance with Atmic directions. If you are doing the work, then you are called Atma Sakshatkari. See? Upakari. The person who does upakara is called upakari. आत्म साक्षात्कार जो करता है उसको हम कहेंगे आत्म साक्षात्कारी. See, what is the meaning in effect? In effect is he has to listen to his own mind. That is sufficient. That is Atma Sakshatkara only. But people are thinking that Atma Sakshatkara means you are doing in the presence of some God, this and that, somebody should come and advise, then we go by that. Okay? Some additional grace will fall on our head so that we will conduct ourselves in a very beautiful way. People are having that kind of impression. Nothing is going to fall on your head, or no other person is coming before you. Nothing. Atma Sakshatkara doesn't have any kind of that sort of meanings. It is only within you. You have to listen to you. You should go by your own brains. Don't listen to others. Don't become dependent on others. Don't become parasite. This is called Atma Sakshatkara. You should listen to your own self. Self is called Atma. That is what Buddha says. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. What is that? He says, I will listen to my own buddhi. I take refuge under my buddhi. Buddham Sharanam. See, I have to go according to my own buddhi. That is called Atma Sakshatkara. Okay, madam? Okay, masters? So all of us should follow Atma Sakshatkara. Okay? So we have to do whatever our conscience says. But listen to others. No worry. It is not to say that you should not listen to anybody. No. You can ask, listen to others and everything. But you have to decide according to your own buddhi. You have to analyze things what you have heard. All advices have to be examined by yourself. And then apply your brains. And then come to a conclusion. Once you have concluded, it is your responsibility. Don't again say, because of you I have done this. No, you should not transfer the responsibility. Once you decided, it is your responsibility. So, my dear masters, we must always turn to be Athma Sakshatkaris. Okay. So, this is how we are bringing out the lessons in our academy. So many factors are like this, which are not very clear to the common man, and by which many people are losing, or they are put to heavy loss because their conduct is not up to the mark. Unless they know, they cannot perform properly. So, my dear masters, kindly join the courses. Get to know several things which we do not know. Don't go blindly listening to others. It is not that others are not wise enough. They are wise enough, but they know more about them, not about you. And they don't know about you, and you will also don't explain everything about you to them for a right answer, because nobody can give everything to others, because even if they explain everything, they keep behind more information with themselves only. They cannot reveal totally. Only 5%, 10% only you speak about your problem or yourself. There we will be lacking the right judgment from the other persons also. We can't blame anybody. You have to go by your own senses. That is what Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. So, my dear masters, with this kind of enlightenment, let us have our regular duties and responsibilities, discharged in a very beautiful manner that gives you happiness to you as well as all other people who are around you. Thanking you. Namaste. I am Dr. Sivaramappa. I am in charge of Pyramid Spiritual Science Academy Masters. This academy has been established way back in 2013 at the instance of our beloved enlightened master, Brahmarshi Patriji. Through this academy, we are delivering many courses, giving the total essence of the whole lot of spiritual science. Spiritual science is the basis of everybody's life system. Spiritual science says how to live. Spiritual science gives you the knowledge in 3 aspects. My dear masters, kindly understand, number 1 is how to think. For that you should read spiritual science. How to think, what is to be thought, what best you can think. While thinking, you should not have copying business. You should think originality. That is creativity. How it should come. How you should be creative. Okay? How you should be innovative. How you should be very wise enough. So these are all the aspects of thinking. And whatever you think, that you will be, understand? If you think wrongly, you will become wrong. So, my dear masters, spiritual science will give you a kind of good thinking. How to think is to be understood by reading spiritual science. Number 2 is how to speak. Only spiritual science will make you understand how better you speak, what kind of content you have to speak, and with whom you should speak, how much you should speak, where to speak, with whom you have to speak. These are all the factors. And your talk should be very, very sweet. In Sanskrit there is a word, Mrudu, Madhura, Mita, Bhashi. Mrudu means very, very soft. Madhura means sweet. Mita means limited. See? How much you should speak? Only that much you should speak. Not even one word you should speak more. This is absolute Patriji philosophy. Patriji wanted only to give this kind of knowledge to everybody. Your talk is the symbol of your individuality. The way how you speak denotes how much of wise you are, whether you are intelligent or not. Your character can be gauged through your talk. People say you hold your tongue. So tongue is very, very important. If you want to be cordial, you should have sweet tongue. Understand? That is how we should know. How we should be careful while speaking. We have to read spiritual science for this. Now, third factor is how to do the work. Physically, how you should conduct, discharge your work. Your work should be more productive. It should be very, very highly innovative. It should be very, very excellent. Very, very decent. What is excellence? Your work should be very, very excellent. Means what? It should be done in less time. Not more time, say. If you do a work for full day, when it is about to be, when it actually requires only half an hour time, when you take one day, then it is a useless work. Should not take more time. Unusual time is very, very bad. Be time conscious. So you should be discharging your work in less time and less cost. You should not spend lakhs and lakhs of rupees for a work which can be done in thousands. Be careful. So your work should be very, very economical. At the same time, you should not lose the quality of the work. Quality is very, very important. You should not spoil the work. It should be productive, meaningful, result oriented. So, my dear masters, less time, less cost. Okay. And more work you should get, not less work. More work. And at the same time, more effective work. More results. So, less time, less cost. More time and more result oriented. Quality and quantity, both should be great. Can you understand this? This kind of work is called actually excellent work. And you should not do this bothering your head and heart. No. You should be smilingly do it. You should be willing to do that work. Then only the work will be more perfect. So you cannot take blaming everybody. You should not do the work. You should be very, very happy to do it. Willingly you should do it. Kushalatvam. In Sanskrit they say kushalam. Kushalam means, you are fine. You are okay. At the same time you are kushagram. Kushagram means sharpness. Excellence is there and happiness is there. So both should be there. You should be happy to do it. At the same time you should do excellent work. So my dear masters, this is how we should conduct our duties. Our outturn should be like this, the best of the best. So when once we have these qualities, speaking, first thinking, speaking and doing, all these three will be regulated. How? If you are aware of your own self-knowledge, if you are aware of your own spiritual knowledge, if you are aware of spiritual science, these things are possible. Otherwise, you will be found lacking, you will be found short, you will not be able to discharge properly, and ultimately you will come to a kind of sorrow state of affairs. You will be failing, you will be meeting a failure. So, my dear masters, what to say is that we should compulsorily study spiritual science. Only physical sciences will not work. It doesn't mean that physical sciences is not necessary. It is necessary, but it serves its own purpose. Physical science is necessary for our existence. Roti, kapda or makan is the outcome of your physical science. And best thinking, best talking and best work is the effect, is the outcome of spiritual science, which we should have. So both sciences are very, very important, my dear masters. That is what we want to say. And this kind of knowledge, this kind of analysis and everything will be explained sufficiently in the courses what we have designed in academy. So with this, we request all of you to join and catch hold of this kind of analysis, this kind of secrets of the good work, the secrets of good life, the secrets of good behavior, and the efficiency in our discharging our own duties, life system, and coexistence here with all kind of Aikamatyam, that is unity. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you.